Fairly new game. I didn't know that. That's cool. Save those changes. Okay, see what this thing's about. It looks cool, like how the sword.
Once upon a time, the infamous rover Reynardo plundered the floating isles.
That is a fox.
Then his mother called him to her deathbed. "Swear to me that you won't die on the gallows," she rasped. Reluctantly,
It's
he swore.
I don't know. It's a game that was just on my console, so
music,
here I am playing it.
Cards and wine. But the Emperor had changed. He'd been good once, a shy, almost humble toad. He'd built universities. Then people started whispering about mass graves in the woods, midnight rituals, victims screaming. The Imperial Ravens would round up entire villages, and no one ever returned. The Ravens had come to Ubar scouting for ancient books said to be of great power. But the librarians had hidden the books, so they'd burnt the librarians. The citizens, outraged, had driven them off. The Ravens had come back with dropships. The kid had fled with one of those books. He was brave and dumb and wanted to join the rebellion. And Reynardo had promised his mother he'd protect him. The kid was looking down, watching his city burn. "Sorry, kid," Reynardo told the kid.
E-rated
"Look, if we give
Witcher
them the
3,
book,
is it?
they'll leave you alone." "My mother died for this book! I promised her I'd protect you." Oh, damn it. The kid had run off. With the book, of course. So Reynardo had to run after him.
Okay, so far Square's the only one that does it. Square's the only one that does anything. So, see how that goes.
The two Ravens were staring at the kid like he was their dinner, which probably was what was in their tiny brains. "Hey," Reynardo said.
Hey.
They cocked their heads at him.
Hey.
"Pick on someone as ugly as you." Wait, that didn't come out right. "For the Emperor!" The Ravens cawed and rushed at him.
Fuck yeah. Oh, cool. Screw them Ravens. Fuck yeah. Just gonna stream this game on my channel too. Yeah, dude, it was for some reason already saved to my library.
Overhead.
So I just downloaded it and here I am. I know nothing about it. Oh, here we go. Hold to grab, aim, study rules. Fuck off. It was really fun. Yeah, I'm seeing that.
Oh,
It's cool. I like the mechanics so far. They're pretty
Gate
simple.
Of heroes. Someone's idea of a joke, making the Skyship docks a gated community. You needed a hero's sword to open it. And the kid was on the other side of the gate. Who let you through? Promise me you'll take the book to the rebels. Or I'm gonna steal your ship. I'm not taking that damn book anywhere. And neither are you. Try and stop me, laughed the kid. I bet you don't even have a hero's sword. And with that, the kid hopped away. Had to hand it to the kid. He was an idiot. He had guts.
Wrong sword. I have to get a completely different sword, apparently. Can I fall off? Oh, I thought I could. That'd kind of do. Oh, I cashed out Black Friday. Got 7 games, an external hard drive, and remote. I got a new PlayStation, recording mic, a couple of games, and I got a chase variant of a mystery Funko Pop box.
Sounds about right. I'll need a workshop, though.
I did a lot, too.
Perfect. QED.
Cost me $3.50. Brand new streaming microphone, which is pretty high quality. The Funko Pop game, some collectibles. The Funko Pop, a mystery Funko Pop variant of Mega Man. Couple games. I only spent $110. Yeah.
This is what he got for settling down and finding people to care about. The kid's mum had been a swell cook, and she laughed at Bernardo's jokes, even when he didn't know we'd made one. And then the ravens had come to burn her. And she'd made him promise to protect the kid.
I got an external hard drive and had to stop myself from buying shitty Blu-rays.
Just the kid.
Sword's cool. It's like very Buster Sword, Final Fantasy VII looking.
He came up to a ledge. It was too far to jump. There'd been a bridge here before, hadn't there? And there was Peter, giggling at him. How'd you get across? He asked the kid. Where'd you find a hook? I hopped, said the kid. White-ass kid. Hey, look out behind you. Q, said Renato. Oh, ravens.
Actual ravens. Dude, if I can fucking learn to dual wield, I'll be really happy.
It was time to talk some sense into the kid. Just hook his way across the ledge and chase the kid down. Thing was, he hadn't used
gotta
his
go.
hook
Just
since
thought
he
I'd
retired.
swing by, show some love watching anime. Alright, enjoy, pal.
Maybe if he meditated at that altar there, he'd remember his old skills.
Skills. Cool. Yeah, I gotta play anime. I guess
It was starting to come back to him. Something you
Trophy
completely
earned.
forgot.
You know nothing,
Like
Arctic
how to freeze
Fox.
time when attacking. The more he fought, the more he'd probably remember.
Fuck. Oh, fuck. What was the button for? Oh, it's triangle. Got it. Easy.
And there was the Farfarer. She was the fastest ship he'd ever known.
Blur out trophies on
She could do the
stream.
Kestra run in
I don't know.
12
I really
furlongs.
don't know. It kind of
So
just blurs out
salesman
all
told him.
notifications,
And something
which I never
told
understood.
him the kid was about to walk into an ambush. Stop! He shouted. I'm not giving you the book! Shouted the kid, and took off. No! Peter! The kid ran for it, and a goggler nailed him with its eyepiece.
That's not good. That's it.
The book was unburned. Next to it were the buckles from the kid's shoes, and a kid-sized pile of ashes.
Fuck, this got
Damn
dark
it.
as fuck
Why
real quick.
hadn't he lied and told the kid he'd take the book to the rebels? The kid would be alive now. Really pissed off and betrayed, but alive. Oh, damn it. Reynardo picked up the book. He couldn't let the Empire have it now. He was going to have to get it out of there. He'd be a wanted man. Probably have to join the rebellion just to have a place to dock. Well, he'd hated home life anyway.
Oh, I didn't know I can pick up ores this way. Fuck, I would have broken my stuff. Oh, sick, and regen health.
What was the big deal about this book anyway? Maybe he should open it and find out.
Bum, bum, bum.
All that had been years ago. How many? The war was a blur. And now
Trophy
3 Raven
earned,
scout
new
ships were
reader.
chasing him. Where are you running, rebel? Cawed the Raven captain over the loud hailer. Reynardo could see them cranking up their catapults. Just going out for milk? Reynardo yelled back. Where can you run? Laughed the Raven horribly. Far behind him, another city was burning. The dark cloud above its island was thousands of Imperial ships. The fleet was doing a thorough job. Take us to the rebel base! I will spare your life! It called. The entire jury-rigged rebel fleet was only a few islands to the east. Beyond that were only the pillars of heaven. A sea of endless blood-colored tornadoes. The rebellion was out of time. Unless Reynardo could bring a game-changer. Maybe he could. Reynardo had found out where he could find the pieces of the Skyripper, the legendary weapon that had exiled the lost gods. Surely a legendary weapon could win the final battle. On the other hand, message saying he had a brilliant scheme to save the rebellion. If Reynardo could only rescue him. Not stable enough to follow him down there. Now it was time to choose. Lapino.
Oh shit, decisions.
Or the Skyripper.
Oh my fucking god. Can't make new old friends. The rebellion was out of time and Renato needed a game changer, even though Lapino wasn't what anyone would consider a game changer. He could come up with some harebrained schemes, maybe rescuing him was worth it. Rebellion was out of time needed. Ancient lost artifacts that defeated the lost gods would indeed be a game changer, though it would split to 2 pieces many years ago. Ronaldo could rebuild it, but first getting its armature. Shit, do I save his friend or get the weapon? Fuck. I didn't. Shit, dude, I really have no fucking idea. Fuck. I don't know what to pick. The current, no, yeah, it's fine. Game changer or save the friend? Doesn't sound cool.
Every child knew about the Skyripper. The transcendent
Trophy earned.
Emperor
What does
buried
the
its
fox
pieces.
choose?
What could have brought them to light? This Emperor, Isengrim III, had once been kind, but he'd gone mad. And now he was conducting secret, obscene rituals to bring back the lost gods. Had he, somehow, summoned the long-lost components of the legendary weapon out of the deep places of the earth? It was more than Reynardo could fathom. But if he could find a legendary weapon, he would use it.
I want to go back. I want to pick the other one. Do you get just for watching cutscenes? I don't fucking know, dude. Too many. I should be recording this shit with the capture card, man.
As he set foot on the island, Reynardo could not help but feel a tinge of guilt. He'd left Lapino behind. He hoped the Mad Rabbit had somehow escaped the Ravens. He hoped they hadn't eaten him. If they had, he hoped they hadn't eaten him alive. Why had he chosen the Skyripper? Reynardo never made plans that required constant vigilance. He was a hero. He didn't think too much. He just went with his gut and hoped it all worked out. The Skyripper was a long shot. He'd have to devote himself to it. No side journeys, no rescuing old friends. That was against his nature. Could he stick with it?
So get the Skyripper Armature. Find a good amount of these chests. I'm just gonna assume I need a shit ton for my next upgrade. Oh, I can kind of walk around freely. Oh, I thought I could only follow the path. Now I can straight up go wherever. It's good to know. Oh, cool, crafting bench.
If I craft a sword now, it's going to be really short.
This is gems. Okay, you can equip powerful gems with the argument both for offensive and defensive capabilities. Okay, your gauntlet has 3 sockets in which you can put gems. Select one of the sockets. Each gem has 3 levels. Its effect increases with each level. Picking a gem you already have will automatically upgrade that gem's level. You can't find gems in the chest scattered throughout. You can. Okay. Attack speed, critical chance, physical resistance, elemental resistance. Oh, these are all locked. Okay. What about here? Locked. Let's see. Sword. Damn, we got some dope swords. Firestorm, Hero Sword, Void Blade, Winter Thorn. Oh, I just need a bit more ore, and then I can upgrade my Hero Sword. Oh, okay. Touchpad doesn't do anything. L and R don't seem to do anything. Thumbsticks, besides move, don't seem to do anything.
Who needed bridges anyway?
What the fuck is this? Holy shit. Oh, cool, teleport pad. Dope. Okay. Good to know. Okay, apparently there's no jumping.
Huh? A lever? That was new. Most people still use doorknobs.
Ho ho, buddy. There's some stealth to this game. I think I need the... Yeah, I'm gonna need that Void Blade, whatever.
The people who had built this castle, did they even know what monstrous weapon lay hidden within their walls? The Skyripper could destroy anything it touched, or so the legend said. As the Transcendent Emperor had fought the Lost Gods, thousands and thousands had died. But Reynardo had been through wars. The only merciful war was a short one.
At least I have the right sword for this one. So it's cool, I like this.
Hero Wall. Hero Sword. Ice wall. Ice cube.
Ha. Here we go. Fuck, wrong button. Damn, took a couple hits there.
Bernardo had learned so much about it. Ooh, what was it again?
Take this path. This leads to that chest, right? Yeah, I can upgrade my shit now once I get to the next area. What is that? The truth behind the Skyripper is shrouded in a thick fog. The most believable tale is that the transcendent Emperor has used the Skyripper to banish Iblis. Then the TE buried the weapon and vanished. Was it a self-imposed exile to rid the world of its last divine presence, or was it the price to pay for using such a tremendous power? Could the Skyripper oh my god, there's a lot of it. You guys can read this if you want. It's actually not that one. Could I actually than just a weapon of its victim? My rituals will summon the Iblis stone. Perhaps I should worry that they will also cause the Skyripper to resurface. If that's the case, I should spare no resources to find a weapon that can banish a god. Is an invaluable bargaining chip should the old ones decide to double cross me. If it is in there, should try, but gods are predictable, and I can rely on that to always be one step ahead. Emperor, whatever, third secret journal.
If only he had some way to break the ice. Or convince it he was a friend.
Weird. Hero sword. Oh shit, more of these. Wonderful.
Anyone ever tell you have a lovely eye? No?
Yeah, there isn't a whole lot of stealth. Or at least not yet. It's not too hard yet. I'm gonna kill all the things. Little hidey hole. Okay.
Can't we just agree to disagree? Said Renato. No?
Ooh. Combat reports. I don't need those for shit. What does this say? Easy enough.
Firewalls only let you through if they think you're hot enough.
That's not that funny. So there is some kind of revisit value.
Renato checked for a false compartment. Nope.
So if I come back when I have the other swords, I'll be able to do more in these levels. Alright, that's cool. Sick with it. Oh, sick.
It was starting to come back to him. Something you never completely forgot. Like how to freeze time when attacking. The more he fought, the more he'd probably remember.
Run faster, increase your maximum health. These seem useful. Slow down time after successful counter until the next action. Take a breather and plan the action. Hey, Parsa, you still there?
There it was. Skyripper's Armature. The stuff that dreams are made of. Engineers' dreams, anyway. The device was intricate. No one alive had the skill to make a thing like it. How was it part of a weapon at all? He'd have to ask a scientist. But first, he'd get the second piece. Skyripper had a heart. A core that had come to rest on the next island. Well, there was another island he could reach. Zenobia had just invaded it with her father's Raven battalions. She must be encamped there still. But fighting Zenobia now, that made no sense at all. He'd already sacrificed one friend to get this armature, was it? He didn't need to hurry to face her. She would find him.
Ronaldo has found the armature of Skyripper. Without the core, it would be empty and useless shell. Maybe he should go see Zenobia, who just invaded a city nearby. She was the Emperor's adopted daughter, the greatest general, also his old friend. Ronaldo didn't know why, but he felt the urge to go see her. Let's go to the palace time.
Ronaldo asked himself why he changed course to confront Zenobia. He'd no idea. Sometimes he would just do things, and he could never figure out why he'd done them. Usually, they worked out. After all, he was a hero. The truth is, though, he wanted to see her, wasn't it? It had been a dozen years since Swordfu School. He'd followed every rumor about her, every scrap of news. Not that he still loved her. After all, she was his enemy. No, it was solely because know your enemy. But it would be great to see her. Even if they faced off across sword points, as they'd done so many times at school. The world was a less interesting place without her. Ice walls only let you through if they knew you were cool.
That's fucking it. Oh, I'm guessing I need to collect these ores.
Two eyes, good. One eye, dead. Ronaldo wasn't entirely sure how he was going to capture Zenobia. She'd be expecting him. And he didn't have Lapino to cook up a clever plan. Why was it again that he hadn't got the core?
Fuck, I should just went... Okay, so obviously there's either go for all for one or the other.
His trusty old sword was always a little better when he sharpened it.
Masamune is for Mel Ankle. It didn't give me the whole word. R2, magical sword. Hold R2 to activate magic sword. Sword energy consumed. Damn.
He wasn't that good. Yet.
God damn it. Why is it that I always pass one of those just before I level up? Energy and health now.
Renato slinked through Zenobia's ship, making no sound at all.
Taking care of yourself. Trophy
Where were her
earned.
guards? Finally, he reached her bedroom. She was curled up on her bed. Oh, he'd forgotten how beautiful she was. How sleek. How soft. He tapped her on the shoulder with his sword. She vanished. And he suddenly noticed he couldn't move except his mouth. In fact, soon he couldn't keep his mouth shut. He told Zenobia everything. Skyripper, the rebellion plans, even where the secret rebel base was, until he was hoarse. It was some kind of truth spell.
Oh, shit. Oh, okay, cool.
Talky truth spell. She called her father by Farspeaker Toad and filled His Majesty in. But why didn't he get the core? Croaked the Farspeaker in something like His Majesty's croak. Because I missed you, darling. Renato grinned. He doesn't even know why, frowned Zenobia. That makes no sense. It's a trap, shouted the Emperor. I'll meet you at the outpost, and
I didn't know she was bad. If I would have known she was like on the other side, I thought you were trying to say.
Renato came face to face with the Emperor, maybe he could assassinate him. But maybe it would be smarter and safer to turn Zenobia against her father.
Now that irritates decisions to find Zenobia after collecting the Skyripper Armature turned out to be a disaster, but maybe he could salvage the situation. The Emperor is heading for the Nexus. Though he could attempt to assassinate, he could let Zenobia take him to the Nexus and then would escape. But against her father, he would show her evidence of the Emperor's madness, but they would need to pay a visit to the scientists on Nexus. He could... Yeah.
What are you doing? Asked Zenobia. Did you ever wonder why the Emperor adopted you? He asked her. She shook her head. He told her. His Majesty wanted to bring the lost gods back. They could make him an eater of souls, an immortal. But to seal his bargain with them, he needed a sacrifice. Someone who truly loved him. She was stunned. Furious. You're lying. Under a truth spell? It's a trick. You can't prove that. Take me to the observatory, and I will.
Fuck yeah, let's try to get an ally. I have a feeling it was a very short game. I don't know why, but I do. Like every time you beat it, you probably get another sword. That's probably how it fucking works. That's probably how it fucking works.
What kind of proof could you possibly have? She said as they landed on the Nexus. Your father ritually sacrificed a village. And he left witnesses? The scientists resurrected one. Well, he's not really alive, but he can talk.
But
a true
yeah.
witness. She frowned. The dead can't lie. Well, I bet they could. They just don't have any reason to. She nodded
Exactly.
grimly. You go on ahead. I don't want the ravens to see me.
I'm trying to get a fucking ally. I have this fucking metal thing following me. I should have just went and got those.
Bernardo's blood was up. He just needed to smash something.
So that thing follows me around now. If I would have put a core in it, that would have been fucking great. Sick.
Oh, they really ought to put a railing on this thing, he thought.
Why? I can't even fall off. What's the problem? Oh, really? This isn't. I thought this was the way I had to go. Anyways. How do I get back? Oh, no.
What were these poles exactly? Parking meters from the time of the lost gods?
Sick. I want a combat one. It now causes. Whoa, how the fuck do I get that one? I want that chest down there. Damn, I wanted one more.
Oh yeah, that's how we do it. It was something he liked to do, but only after he killed all the witnesses.
Oh. Teleport pad.
She caught up with him. She seemed troubled. All right, out with it, he said. He sent his ravens to search for an ancient crystal. Something called the Iblis Stone. Iblis? Isn't he one of the lost gods? He shivered. A stone dedicated to one of the lost gods. Well, that could give great power. But what would the god demand in return?
No. Shit, I missed that chest. Fuck, dude. Damn, I'm going far too.
With all the secrets he revealed to the Emperor, the Ravens were probably heading for the secret base. Bernardo began to wonder if there would be anyone left to save, if Zenobia changed sides.
How do I fucking... Alright, fuck you. Oh, okay. Maximum level. Wind essence. I just need to collect a shit ton. Oh, I just need another one. Sick. Okay, so this is obviously going to be the first one I got.
to dodge, but boy did they sting if you didn't pay attention.
Ah, fuck.
Renato hated warlocks, the way they stayed back and lobbed pain and death from a distance. Cowards.
Why the
Really
warlocks
dangerous,
fire
effective
stuff.
cowards.
Cool. Chest. I want all the fucking chests. Okay, cool. Trophy earned, finders keepers.
Renato wondered if it wasn't cheaper to build bridges and stairs.
It's a big old fucking eye. It's gross as shit.
The observatory was a burning hulk. Dead scientists and black feathers everywhere. The ravens had burned the reanimated witness to cinders. Renato was stunned. There goes my proof. These were scientists, not rebels, Zenobia said, upset. Why would he do this? I don't know. Let's go to the fleet and ask him. Yes. I'll meet you on the mountains. There's something I have to get first. But could he afford to meet her in the mountains? He'd given the Empire the location of the secret rebel base. They would need rescuing.
Whatever Zenobia was up to, he was too invested to leave her to her own devices. Maybe he should meet here on the mountains. Whatever Zenobia was up to, saving the rebel base was the top priority. He could meet Zenobia again. Sure of it, but first, nah.
Why was he going to meet up with her? Wasn't it more important to rescue the Rebel Council from the almost certain Imperial attack? Why was he in this war anyway? Was it really to fight the good fight, or did he just want to see her?
I like how
again?
this turned into a love story by
Renato
mistake.
thought I should really figure out my motives before I pounce. Nah.
Okay, so the top one's like personal interest, and the bottom one's the better good. Got it.
Was it true? Was he on this adventure just to see Zenobia again? The Imperial heir was not an easy cat to see. Well, she'd ignored all his Kwanzaa gifts. And on the other paw, trying to get a date by joining a war against your intended was, let's say, pretty optimistic. But on the back paw, thought Renato, yes, it sounded exactly like him. Good. I'm so glad we had this little chat, he told himself. Renato wondered if his future self had commissioned these poles.
Nothing you need there.
This is quite the view, he thought.
This is a really weird game. I kind of like it. I go with this one. I can go that way, or I can go... Nah, I unlocked the door for a reason.
Hey, do old ravens go grey? You know what? Don't worry about it.
I guess it's good to have a lot of lore.
There were a lot of dead ravens along the side of the road. Someone had rampaged through here on a killing spree. What had Zenobia got to get? He had a chilling feeling. He could recognize her blade work in the wounds of the dead birds. Why had she killed them? Surely her father's soldiers were no threat to her.
Where in the fuck am I going? Chest. Someday I'll navigate. I'll figure out how to navigate this place. These maps.
Smashing things was fun. When I build my castle, thought Renato, all my gates are going to open with buttons, and all the levers will drop rocks at your head.
I think I'm gonna get an attack speed next time around. Yeah, this. Attacks melee when previous attack hits or lands a perfect strike. Bonus damage and bonus. Okay. Okay, increase your health. Run faster. Hey, what's up, girl?
He reached the summit, expecting no one. But there she was, steaming, pacing. "I'm gonna kill him," she said. "I'm gonna kill all his ravens, and then him, and then his family, and all the eggs and tadpoles. And then I'm gonna burn down their pond." "Did you go and get the Iblis stone?" "Do you see all these ravens I killed? So much power." "Are you feeling normal? Because you seem a little bloodthirsty." "Yes, obviously it wants blood. Demons always want blood." "You really want power from a demonic rock?" "You You want the stone, don't you? Not really. Good. I'd rather not have to kill you. He told her he loved her. That he wouldn't let the Iblis stone take her, even if he had to die for it. Well, he planned to tell her. Now, didn't seem like the right time. She'd probably cool off in a bit. So he let her get in her ship and fly off. He rushed back to the Farfarer and followed her, keeping a healthy distance. Zenobia's ship was just visible through the clouds ahead. How could he reason with her? But he had to. The rebels were down for the count. No wonder. He betrayed the location of their base, and then he'd abandoned them. And if she became Empress while she was in the grip of the Iblis Stone, if she became Empress by murdering her father, she could still be a great Empress. But she could also be a nightmare Empress. She had to be stopped.
Not good. Cool, so now, last chapter, and don't have a choice, I'm assuming?
There were more dead ravens along his path. Some of them wounded in the back. He knew she could have easily talked her way past them, or clouded the little tiny raven brains with a spell. She was going out of her way to kill everything in her path. This wasn't Zenobia. Not as he knew her. The portal was heavily guarded. It must go someplace they really didn't want him to go.
The good, the bad, and the blank.
Already Renato knew more than he ever had. But about what?
Whoa, okay. So then say, don't know where to go. Cool, let's get some energy back. Cool.
There was an engraving. Maximum capacity, 130 people.
That's all I needed. Let's see what was the other way. Oh, you smug. Alright.
Sometimes, Renato really hated inanimate objects.
Trophy earned anger management? It's not hard to get trophies in this game, is it? can't seem to go that way.
What else could you hook?
I thought this girl was going around killing everything.
Renato wondered if he could learn to cook this way. Probably not. So, his beloved was possessed by the spirit of a demon. That's what it meant to be a hero. To brave the darkness in your loved one's soul. To have faith there was still good in her. To help her out of that darkness, no matter what the cost. But what? What could he do? She'd kill him if he tried to take the Iblis stone from her. Renata felt a little better.
It's definitely a much longer stage in comparison to the others. I'm pretty sure I have a couple of points I'd like to spend. Shield would block your attacks. Grab and throw. Trophy earned, show me your moves. That looks like a door. I should be hesitant on going out.
At the end of the trail of raven corpses was Zenobia.
She's no Carmelita.
A strange apparatus wrapped around a glowing core. Don't do it!
Trophy earned, tough cookie.
You'll hate yourself in the morning. Stay back! She screamed in a horrible voice he'd never heard before. It froze him in his tracks. The Emperor stared at him. Run, he told the toad, or hop. But he didn't manage to voice it, only think it. Zenobia stabbed her blade forward, and His Majesty fell dead. She began laughing hysterically. Or was she weeping? Just walk away, she laughed at him. I've no more use for you. There was something he needed to do, but he couldn't figure out what it was. So he did as he was told. As he walked away, he felt a chill in the world. The light in the sky seemed to dim. He didn't dare turn. He had a nagging feeling there was something he should have done just then. Something heroic. But he could not have taken the Iblis stone from her by force. And she would not have parted with it willingly. A cold wind blew from where she had been. But he still didn't dare turn. And then, an awful laughter filled the air. And all the torches and all the ships went out. And he realized what he should have done. But by then, it was too late to do anything. Okay, that was weird. He could have sworn he just died. Instead, he was on the Farfarer, sailing away from Ubar. And it was still burning. He'd fled burning Ubar years ago, hadn't he? And now he was back there. Had all those years fighting the Empire been nothing but a vision into the future? A useful vision if it was true. He'd learned something.
So you have to play through the story several times. Go through different... Okay, a hero who believes there's always... What kind of hero are you? Hero who believes there is always good left in a corrupted friend. Okay, let's get that. Okay, new truth revealed. Zenobia has feelings for Renardo. Tier 2 skills unlocked. New line that finds Zenobia, meet the scientist, meet Zenobia again. Okay, so you have to play it over and over again to...
He'd made bad choices. But now, when the real battle came, he wouldn't make those choices. He wouldn't make the same mistake twice. The book's pages began to flip backwards, towards the beginning. And he realized that his adventure was just beginning. The clouds parted over the Isles of Boreas. It was time to choose. The rebellion was in trouble. Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel base. They needed a game changer. Pieces of the Skyripper had surfaced.
Oh my god.
Or so a scholar in the mountains had told him. Surely the weapon that banished the lost gods could defeat the Emperor. Also, a temple had risen out of empty desert. The Emperor had brought the Skyripper pieces up out of ancient burial by his obscene rituals.
The Emperor had brought...
Could this be where the Iblis stone was hidden? Someone better get it before he does, thought Renardo. On the other hand, his old friend Lepino needed rescuing. Lepino was no game changer, but could Renardo really leave an old friend to the Ravens?
Jesus Christ. View stories. Okay, cool. Wait, what the fuck is... Okay. Alright. I went straight to 8. Alright, let's get this mouse guy.
Ah, Lepino. Apparently, the Mad Rabbit had sold a Pegasus that he did not exactly own. Lepino always wiggled out of trouble, given time. But he was out of time. The Ravens had figured out that Lepino was a rebel spy. If the fleet reached him first, they'd string him up for that. Never mind the winged horse.
So we got one truth out of 4, and I guess I have to play through all the stories to get the others. Unless I just get the major ones.
Lupino had apparently managed to confuse the judge by arguing that he hadn't actually stolen a winged horse. He'd only sold it. But wait, where was the prison? The village was empty. Had everybody fled the ravens?
This is so weird. Okay, so
I wonder what I could
play
make.
through. Okay, so yeah, this is just one of the
materials. Thought Renato.
I just have to keep playing through it. Ooh, which one should I get? I only have enough for one, not both. I'm gonna get this sword. This one's so much cooler. Pretty. Trophy earned. Excalibur? Nah. When can I start doing gems? Why is everything locked? Fuck. How do I switch my sword? Oh, that's what I do. She's the fire sword.
This would be the perfect place for a tic-tac-toe board.
Oh, there's some ravens. There are some ravens. There's quite a bit of ravens. Oh, there's some stealth stuff to do. There's this, that, and all the rest.
The ravens had taken the town. Renato had seen villages emptied like this. All the people taken away to be sacrificed in the Emperor's secret rituals. Renato hoped the people were just hiding.
So if I gather enough ore, I'll actually have enough for the other sword as well.
The village looked so peaceful. Were the villagers hiding somewhere? Of course not. No matter how much he searched,
Trophy earned
he would only
Explorer.
find ravens here. Open, says me.
Ooh, fuck yeah, that's a big ass fucking chest. What's in that? Oh, cool. Energy on kill. Trophy earned family jewels. Okay. Gems are rare items that boost your capability. Find a workbench to use your new gems. Fuck yeah.
Renato felt like he was ready to learn new things. Thank goodness he didn't have to go to school for that.
Whoa, 3 points. Yeah. Nice. I'll get these two next, and then I'll do the move fast thing. I have the dash, so I'm not too worried about it. Hero sword.
Kill the rebel! Caught one, Raven. Eat the rebel! Caught another.
Whoa, what is up, guys? I'm playing this kind of new game. I've never played it before. Yeah, but it seems to be pretty cool. This is my first time playing it. It's alright, though. I'm glad I got it.
Ravens were landing everywhere. The advance guard. He'd better get moving. If they got to Lupino first, they'd eat him for breakfast.
Let me go the other way super quick. Oh, unless it blocked it off.
Ravens weren't picky.
Fucking already.
If they got hungry, they sometimes forgot to interrogate their prisoners. Even top spies like Lupino. Where had the mad rabbit got to?
I'm I'll go down this way just because I feel like there's a chest. Oh, we get the chests. Come on. Fuck yeah, dude. At this rate, I can craft. Fight.
Hey. Hey. I'm Firefox. Sorry about it.
I thought there was gonna be more of the ravens.
Renato felt a chill run down his back.
Oh, what? I can open the other ones with this. I don't even need the hero sword. I don't have to keep switching off back and forth. Fuck this wall. I don't give a shit about it. One on the workbench though. That was pretty bad, but whatever.
Dirty and bloody, Renato finally reached Lapino. The rabbit was practicing his shuffle. Renato recognized the cards. It was Lapino's favorite deck. Oh, I thought you were in danger. I am. The ravens are coming. Oh, the prison thing. Right, yeah, we see this guard owed me 53 ducats, so we made a deal. They're very reasonable people, actually, for weasels. Now, I got a brilliant plan to kidnap Zenobia. We capture Zenobia, we find out what she knows, and that's the whole war right there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Capture the Emperor's greatest general, who happened to also be a deadly sorcerer, and, oh, his only daughter? That would be worth it. And it would be nice to see her. He'd always had a soft spot for her. And he felt sure she had one for him. On the
That's
other
part
hand,
of the truth thing.
he could still get to the core of the Skyripper, even if he couldn't get the whole thing. It must have great power.
Maybe Lapino was right. Maybe they should kidnap the Emperor's only daughter and greatest general, Zenobia. Wouldn't turn the tide in this. Let's go with all the top options. That's what we're gonna do.
Zenobia wasn't just the Emperor's daughter, of course. She'd been Renato's best friend in sword fu school. And you're still mad for her. The rabbit reminded him. The rabbit had a point. And Renato had a feeling she'd want to see him again. Who knows what could happen between the two of them this time around? She knows all his plans, chuckled the master spy. She won't give them up easily. She'll tell the interrogators, all right, said Lapino. Taking her would change the game, all right.
Yeah, all the top ones is going to be around.
The city was already under Zenobia's control. I had to admire her efficiency. Renato shivered at the thought of Zenobia at the mercy of the interrogators. Could he really turn her over to them? But this was war. It wasn't meant to be pretty.
They're not that good at hiding these chests, to be completely honest.
And this is why heroes are called dashing, Renato thought. See? Dashing? Get it?
Okay, this seems very moving on forward, so I'm gonna go through the hero door. Ooh. I guess all of these count as hero swords.
Once, Renato had been to a dungeon where all the chests were locked. It was awful.
Who would do that? I want a workbench, I want another sword. Collecting a good amount of these things too. I think I need like 12 of them though. So I'm a bit away. Alta. Oh, this is not fucking happening. Fuck, dude. I wonder what happens if I die. I wonder if there's a trophy for dying. I know there's a trophy for dying in Final Fantasy VII. There we go. But this is not that game. So, here we go.
Hey! Hey, a workbench! He could try out his new bling.
Yeah. Killing enemies gives you 3% sword energy back. That's kind of whatever. Fuck it. Fuck yeah, and I can get this one. While attacking, I don't know, cost energy. Over time. Recover health. Oh.
Sharp? Check. Pointy? Check. Flexible? Check. What else do you need in a sword?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Renato had once invested
Attack
in a jewel
speed.
store, but it lost money because someone kept robbing it. Twist. It was him.
There we go. Yeah, let's hit this chest first. That's a good amount of ore.
What exactly was Lapino up to this time?
Oh, we've
You
been
see
to
the
this level
wheels
already.
spinning inside his head. They made Renato dizzy, in fact.
Oh, okay. We're going down a different route.
The eyes have had it.
Jump here and close your eye. I wonder how I get in there.
So, what's this plan of yours? Use me as bait, said Lupino. And he outlined a slightly complicated plan that involved geese, a net, setting the Farfarer a little bit on fire, Lupino dressing as an old blind toad, and Renato hiding inside a monstrous watermelon.
Why did I say this?
What could possibly go wrong? Thought Renato.
Oh, what? Many decisions in this?
Oh, go ahead. I'm sure you know better, said Lupino.
Oh, I probably insulted him.
Renato had been the terror of the sandcastles when he was 2.
Oh, but it fucking blocked me off, because it always fucking does that, right?
Renato slinked through Zenobia's ship, making no sound at all. Where were her guards? Finally, he reached her bedroom. She was curled up on her bed.
This is... Okay, so it can tie together.
How sleek. How soft. He tapped her on the shoulder with his sword. She became smoke. And he noticed he had a blade to his throat. Stay a while. Heard a familiar voice. Did you really think you could capture me? Zenobia said as her ship lifted off. No, I just wanted some privacy, Renato said. Renato knew she still had feelings for him. Maybe he could just cut to the chase. But was timing right for that?
Wait a minute, the feelings kind of win. Maybe it was premature to play the feelings card. Maybe it was best to nope,
I know how you feel about me, baby. I know you want to be with me, Renato said. What? The Emperor's evil, babe. I'm nice. Remember how nice I was back in school? You were an idiot in school. You said I was funny, said Renato, starting not to like how the conversation was going. The Emperor pulled me out of an alley. Don't tell me he's evil. Yeah, but did you ever wonder why? No, I didn't. Why don't you ask him? Well, because I know why. He wants to sacrifice you. You can tell him that when he interrogates you. Can't we just start this over? But Zenobia shut him in the hold of the ship. He had no one to explain anything to until he was brought to the Emperor's interrogators. After that,
how would this have gone if I chose the watermelon?
Screaming. He had tried something bold and paid the price for it.
Are you fucking serious? Is it because I didn't do the stupid fucking watermelon thing? I didn't know there was a possibility to die.
The city was already under Zenobia's control. I had to admire her efficiency. Renato shivered at the thought of Zenobia at the mercy of the interrogators.
Fucking start over. Alright, that's where I'm going to end it here, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really hope you enjoyed it. This game's pretty cool. I will be playing this game again some more tomorrow. So, see you guys later. Oh, and join my Discord channel.